make or break somebody.
Yeah.
Like if you got good content coming out, like you got some funny clips,
Hmm.
you got some cool people in your corner, um, you got stuff that's I don't want to say viral, but maybe trending. You know, you, and you're putting yourself out there. I think that if it's good quality content, or
Hmm.
well, good content, the quality will come later
Yeah.
because people will enjoy the content and they typically subscribe. Uh, they'll donate, and usually what happens is people will take those tips, donations, subscribes, and use it to produce better quality.
100%. Yeah. It is, I do find that, when you get support from viewers and that, it definitely does help to try and buy and purchase and create better content, better cameras, better mics, PC setups. I mean, today, PCs are not the cheapest thing to try and upgrade at the moment.
No, they're not,
Yeah.
and they're not getting any cheaper.
No, it's just it's crazy, man. Um,
It's kind of like consoles. Consoles are not getting any cheaper either. They're just mini computers.
they are, and they're pretty powerful. I mean, a lot of like PS5, Xbox, streamers um, that are seen as well. And the content's it's pretty good. It's you wouldn't know that it's on console versus PC unless you see the movement in the games. If you're an actual gamer, you could tell, you know, little hand controller versus keyboard and mouse. If there's,
Everything's go ahead.
sorry,
No, I was just saying like everything's turning into controller nowadays.
yeah,
Like even Tarkov, you can use a controller since they put it on Steam.
yeah, I'd still find that. I mean, you got to be limited with a controller though. I mean, this,
Well, I mean, you have those guys, those tech guys that like to modify,
yeah,
and so you can, if you know where to look, you can find controllers with more buttons,
mm-hmm,
buttons underneath, buttons on the side.
yeah,
It's just mapping the buttons correctly to fit your playstyle.
yeah. I'll stick to a keyboard.
Me
Controller's not.
too. I
It's just
enjoy
not for
it.
me. Yeah. Um. So, as a streamer, is there any sort of metric that you care about most on your stream, like viewers, followers, you know, quality, anything like that you would prioritize over
No,
anything else?
no. I just I'm I don't know. I just kind of stream. I just do it to do it. Have some fun, pass the time. Like
Mm-hmm.
people want to be here, hang out, come on in. But I'm not. I don't really push per se like extra content stuff. I don't try to get a certain way. I don't try to act a certain way to get certain things.
Yeah.
I just I don't know. I guess I just go with the flow.
Is there maybe any advice that you would give somebody that's maybe stuck on one viewer, two viewers, or um, or you know, what do people most misunderstand about networking on social media? Anything like that? Anything that could help them better understand what's actually needed to grow a channel, or that you feel that's required to grow a channel from like a 5 or 10 viewer channel?
I would say branching out, talking to people, like going into their live streams, or even though you might not be much of a it's a person that likes to game with others, you're more of a
Mm.
solo gamer,
Yeah.
going past the norm and playing with other people, sitting in their Discord. Like even if you know like there's like three people in a Discord just chilling and they're doing nothing, go in there and talk. If they're all just BS and you're not interrupting anything.
Yeah.
You just sit there and get to know the people and talk to them. That's like some of these companies. For instance, Battle State Games,
Yeah.
Escape from Tarkov, they have their own Discord. Every now and then, you know, you'll see people chilling in a Discord. Go in there and talk to some of them. Some of them, like, you know, just talk to them and then eventually be like, oh, yeah, I'm a streamer, blah, blah, blah. And then, you know, it's kind of, it's hit or miss whether you could have a real good one or you could have somebody that just doesn't care.
Yeah. So definitely,
It's,
yeah. Go over to
yeah,
multiple channels, chat to people.
there's so many people that you just have to the more you keep doing it, the better your chances.
And branching out to like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube, do you feel that is something that if you know recording your VODs and breaking them down, do you think that's something that you should be doing to expand? Do you think it works?
If you have the time and the the knowledge and the mentality, absolutely, because it's a whole new platform. Not everybody that is watching on Twitch is necessarily watching on TikTok.
Yeah.
So you'll have different eyes viewing your content,
Mm-hmm.
which may bring them over to the platform that you're on that
Yeah.
they don't know where they don't know about you.
Yeah.
So it's always a good thing to keep the content going. And then some people don't have the time
Yeah.
to sit there and watch people for hours on end on Twitch. So they go to places like Instagram, TikTok, Facebook, and they get those short little videos that they watch.
Yeah. I find that shorts are viewed a lot. I see we have some viewers coming in. Mr. Pokey McGee, how we doing? Welcome in. Yeah. So yeah, it's definitely time. Um, yeah, to break down VODs and breaking them to clips. I do find that a lot of people, you know, if they on YouTube, will mostly be on shorts. You know, just scrolling through shorts, not actually watching like full blown videos. Ah, hello, Wolfie. Welcome in. Um, would you suggest that um, people become full time streamers?
Depends on your lifestyle. Like if you're able to, then sure. But I mean, if that's something you can't afford, then no.
Yeah. So,
It's not for everybody.
mhm.
It's definitely expensive.
Yeah, to kind of get started. Yeah. Because you're not generating any income. There's certain levels that you require to meet before you can actually start generating income.
Yeah, there's nobody out there that hit the live button on Twitch and was just okay. Well, I actually have to kind of take that back. There's a couple people that hit the live button and were they had a ton of people like it was nothing, and
Yeah,
that would be like Snoop Dogg, T Pain, because they already had a name for themselves. But
yeah,
anybody that didn't have a name, we all started at zero.
no, 100%, 100%. So from a starting out like that is because you unknown. Do you feel like is there any? Do you feel that like Twitch, for instance, discoverability scalability is maybe something that is they need to work on, or is it broken? Is there any social media platform that you would suggest, to new streamers to start becoming more known, to try and bring viewers in?
Twitch is a company at the end of the day.
Yeah.
So bottom line, they're always looking for people that are willing to put in the time, the effort,
Mm-hmm.
and the passion that is required. They're not going to pick up people that are willing to, say just go with the flow.
Yeah.
They want people that are actually hardworking, going to push the content, going to try and do this and that to make more money. And it's all about money. When it comes to a business, it's all about making that money. And that is the number one thing Twitch focuses on. And they kind of have gotten, I think, overly obsessed with money, because as the years have progressed since Twitch started,
Yeah.
the content that is produced by some people has been extremely questionable. And then you would think that they'd just be like, oh no, we're gonna get rid of this person, they'll never go live again. But it's typically just a suspension because they make money
Yeah.
and Twitch wants that money.
So from a streamer side, is there anything that a new streamer should then focus on? What's the sort of like you feel is the first thing when you before you hit the live button the first time, is that they should be focused on? Either, like from a
I
personal
think you
side.
should be focused on what do they call it? You should be throwing yourself out there before you even start going live. Like, going in, talking to people,
Mm-hmm.
like, oh yeah, hey, I plan on, maybe streaming one day, blah, 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 letting people know, like, what you're trying to do. And that will help. And just branching out and talking to people, really. That's a huge one,
Yeah, it's definitely getting
because
out
like
there.
once you get people that are like, oh, yeah, yeah, you're a cool dude, I love your content and stuff, and then like, so now they follow you on TikTok, so like anytime you come out with a clip, they may share it, so now all their friends see it,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just branching out to other people and connecting with them is probably one of the biggest things that'll help.
Okay, no, 100%. So definitely networking is like a big thing.
Yes, that was
Yeah,
actually the word I was looking for
yeah,
at the beginning there, but couldn't think of it.
definitely networking. So reflecting on your being a streamer, and you've been streaming for a while, um, do you see yourself streaming for the next few years? Or what, if not, what
I
would
don't
make you
see
quit
why
streaming?
not.
Yeah. Is there anything that would make you quit streaming?
Mm, Probably if I couldn't afford it.
Yeah, so
Like,
it's definitely one
like
thing
my
is,
computer breaks or something, and I can't replace it,
mhm,
stuff like that.
yeah, so it could just literally just be over instantly.
Oh, absolutely.
From a success side, what do you think success would look like for you, from a streaming side?